What is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Rot2Rad. This is where we take junk cars from the junkyard and bring it back into my shop here at Quayzar's Customs and make them into something radical, or at least I try to, right? So, how is everybody doing? I hope this video is finding you all happy and healthy. I'm glad I've been watching a lot of the comments coming in from past videos, and not only from this series, from other series. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate everyone, all the comments that I've been seeing across the board. That's you guys. They keep me coming back and just wanting to record even more and more. I enjoy doing this kind of stuff, and it's just a hobby for me. I'm not doing it for anything like monetary reasons or anything, but I just really enjoy playing these games and just really enjoy recording and talking to you guys and just replying to your comments. So I really love catching up with you guys. All right. But enough of the sappy stuff, right? All right. So last episode, you guys overwhelmingly said, hey, Hurst, this thing is awesome. Basically. Okay. I'm kind of summing it up, right? There was not a bad comment about this truck, even though I really thought I was going to catch hell with smaller series tires on the front than the back of a four-wheel drive truck. But you guys were really kind. You really loved it. And yeah, you told me I could keep it. So that is the thing. I did fix this wheel, by the way. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I did. I don't know what I did to make it so much screwed up. But hey, I fixed it. And then the Rated said, hey, you know, after everyone says, you know, you can keep it, sneak it back in and paint it black. I kind of like the silver, though, underrated. So, you know, it's awesome. I thanks for all the comments. Dixie, I know you're just like going with the flow, but I would appreciate it. I love it. I love all the comments. So you guys take care, and I am going to save this bad boy. So we're going to move this thing into. We are going to actually move it into the parking. But then I'm looking out here thinking, you know what? It may need to take the place of something out here. But I don't know where, to be honest, because I've really got some really nice cars out here. Like I've got the Challenger out here. I've got this bad boy out here. The 57, the GTO, that has a livery that Ryan had made for me. And if you guys are wondering where this livery looks kind of familiar, if you ever watch me on my American Truck series, American Truck Driver series, the American Truck series, yeah, same. So yeah, that's where it comes from. All right, I really don't have a place to put it, honestly. It looks like I may have to add a few more spaces. Jeez, that's going to be kind of crazy. And as you can notice, I haven't put any more spaces across the street, only because I'm really afraid of just how much it's going to eat up my RAM and my frame rate and everything else. So I've kind of got those 4 across there. I could probably add a couple more just to see what was going. So we are going to keep it. As you know, though, when we went out and bought that one, we also bought this the Shelby Cobra. This is a 2023 Shelby Cobra, Factory 5 MK EV. EV? Why are you talking? It is an electric motor, 480 horsepower. So yeah, I think this one, being a classic car, being an electric car, is kind of cool. So I did pick it up. It was underneath, you know, look at this, not even 10,000 miles on it. So we were going to actually go with it. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to change the wheels on it, definitely. But we're going to go ahead. We're not going to go into the junkyard and find something, because this was the one we found the last time around. So we're going to pull it into the garage, and we're going to do what we do best with it, right? So let's give her a bath. What color was this anyway? This is a brilliant red. So one of the items that we do have here, one of the rules, is not to repaint it the color that it came in, right? So it's factory red, so I could paint it a blue, right? Which I might do. I think I might do a deep metallic blue on this, because it just, when you see a Cobra, for whatever, okay, maybe just me. When I see a Cobra, I think a deep factory blue with white stripes. It's iconic, right? So that's why I want to go with that. So we're going to wash the outside. We're going to wash the inside. And we're going to take that out, take this out. Car part 4. Okay. We're going to take all the car parts off that we don't need. Is there anything else? Car part 3. I don't think so. What is that? Front clamshell. Oh, yeah. Oh, what is this? It's got a roof? Front end. I'm not liking that. So we are going to definitely do something completely different with that. Yeah, so that's not gonna happen. It's got to be a convertible, in my opinion. Look at this. Look at the dashboard. The dashboard looks all electric too. This is actually really cool. So let's go ahead and send her over to the car lifter, and then we'll start working on it. As far as the Mustang is concerned, yeah, I haven't really. I'll be honest with you. I am preparing to go on another vacation, another cruise. So I'm kind of like padding the YouTube channel with more videos. So I've been like all over the place trying to get all this stuff done. Plus, there's been a lot of play tests that have been hitting my feed a lot lately. So I've been trying to get some of those play tests done. So if you see me doing a lot of play tests, you know why. It's not because I'm trying to divert what I'm doing now into something else. What I'm trying to do is trying to get those play tests in, because those play tests are important, right? They actually help out the developer and say, hey, you know, these problems are 1774. These problems need to be fixed, and they get in and they fix them. The Viking Frontiers playtest, I will have to say, is a 3-hour playtest. It is the longest playtest I have ever experienced in my life. Did I love it? Hell yeah. So, if you get a chance to get in there and do that, by all means do it, because it's a lot of fun. All right. This didn't look like... it's not coming off because of something else. So I gotta find that something else, I guess. Something is amiss. Okay. So I'm trying to take the body off, right? Front clamshell, and it's not letting me. So I don't know what is keeping me from doing it. That's the problem. I'm not sure what's keeping me from doing it. Okay, that's off. Wow, this might be a little more difficult than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything, so that's interesting. Taking the headlights out, right? Yeah. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, like I usually do, I'm going to start stripping the rear end down, and maybe I'll come across what I need to do. But in the meantime, I'm going to start stripping this thing down, and I'm going to figure out what type of rims I want to put on this thing. Just because, hey, I've got the rim GLC, and it needs some spice, right? It is an electric car, and it needs some spice. So let me get this taken care of real quick. Get some of this stuff painted, and I will be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I've finally figured this out. Actually, this rear clamshell had to be taken out because it didn't get repaired. The rear clamshell had to be taken out after the body was taken out, and then it was like a rear bumper piece that needed to be taken out before I could take anything else out. So as you're looking at, I have nothing but a framework here. Yeah, surprisingly enough, but that's okay. We're going to go ahead and get, for the most part, the rear axle assembly taken care of. What do we have here? We have blue and white. This is going to be almost a show car quality type of vehicle. Now, I know the blue isn't quite what I wanted it to be, quite honest with you, but that's okay. We'll work through it. We've got blue shock absorbers with the yellow spring with the chrome cap. So those ought to look really good underneath there. There we go. Yeah, the blue with the bushings doesn't really look that great, right? Rear, you know, I didn't repaint those. So let's go back over here. I totally forgot to paint those things. So we're going to go back over to the paint shop here. I mean, it just happens, right? You get in a hurry and you forget something. And this is what I forgot. We're going to do this. We're going to paint everything, paint it normal. And then we're going to paint it white. Just going to paint it white. There we go. Because this is what I was thinking. The whole car is going to be like this nice, deep, metallic blue. And I want it to have the white underneath, which is, I don't know, it's kind of crazy, right? Because this car would get dirty on any type of road, but hey, it would look kind of cool. Plus, I'm going to have a little bit of chrome underneath there with drive axles. The electric motor is going to be nothing but chrome and red. So yeah, I think this will work out okay. So we get the axle cover in there. No need to do anything with that. Rear disc brakes. We decided to go with the bigger ones, with the bigger rotors. RPM Games has said that I totally missed out on the fact that when you're installing Brembos, the Brembos really need a bigger brake on there. So yeah, that's why we've got the bigger brake on there. So that looks pretty good. All right, let's go over to the other side. We'll get this other side done. And then we'll start working on something else, definitely. Yeah, like I said, the blue doesn't really match up with the dark blue that I'm actually wanting to have the... But it's, I don't know. It looks kind of close. The polyurethane bushing, so, it keeps it tight in the corners. Let's see. That's good. Go ahead and put that in there. So the rear end really has nothing much to it. It's just a few pieces here. Bearing. Get those larger disc brakes back there with the Brembos. And I've always done the smaller disc brakes, so because I just thought they looked cooler. That's all. So yeah, that's what we have on the rear end right now. Okay, so what do we have in? Not a whole lot. Drive axles. I only need one of them. And crap, I just deleted the one I did not paint. Go figure. All right. But actually, while you're thinking about, look at this. So I've got to get this piece right here. It's for a clamshell. So let's go ahead and we are going to grab that. Let's go ahead and grab that clamshell. Come on. Where am I? There we go. Rear clamshell. There we go. So we're going to put that inside, install that. It's nice and pretty. Now the door, the body itself, I should be able to put on. Nice, right? Wait a minute. Why did that Brembo turn red? That's not cool. Okay. So let me take this Brembo off. What the heck is going on here? They're all painted blue. Didn't I? Yeah, some of this craziness is going on here. There we go. I'm gonna have to make sure they're all painted blue now. All right, so we have a blue kind of painted rear end with a white, with a yellow accent. There we go. I had to put the body back on it because I have to figure out tire size when I get ready to go with this. Yeah, no, I'm not going totally red, white, and blue on this, so don't kind of freak out on me. Yeah, even I wouldn't go red, white, and blue on this car. Seriously, it would not. So I've got an engine to deal with it, which is the E-Den 1H. Okay, so we got to rebuild that. But we'll go ahead and let's get this out of the way because, man, I am tripping all over this. There we go. We're going to go ahead and rebuild the front end on it, and we're going to probably replace some of the stuff in the back, and then I'll catch you in a few minutes, all right? So stay with me, stay tuned, and I'll be right back. All right, people, what do you think? I have, this had some different body style altogether set up onto it. I really took my time. Was looking at the body parts. It kind of went with a more of a classic Cobra look for this particular model, this particular configuration. It had the hardtop. I didn't like the hardtop, so we got rid of the hardtop. Did a few things. It kept most of the chrome because I like the chrome. Also underneath here, look at this, 4 more freaking batteries. So we stuck those in there. Regular battery, brakes. We've got that whole system in there. So yeah, we are kind of ready to go here. So we're going to go ahead and start assembling the front end here. As you can tell, again, I went with the white and blue because I just really believe that once I have this thing together, it's going to look really good. The chrome pieces really accent what's going on underneath here. Whoa, what did I do there? The TK aftermarket front end pieces, it really brings it out too. I did not, like I did the rear ones, did not do the shock absorbers. So let me throw those together real quick. I apologize. They should have been already done. I haven't started on the motor yet because the motor it's electric. You know, so I just don't, I am not, this is again one of those ones. What is that underneath there? Another EV mod battery? Holy crap! Let's go buy another one of those. It's another battery. So we're gonna go. There we go. That sucker has another one underneath there. Holy smokes! I missed that one. So yeah, with this in mind, I've never done. I've done very few. I think this is going to actually be the second EV car that I've actually ever done. And this is an EV configuration. EV. Oh my God, that's not even that corner. Okay, so the last one I'm gonna have to go back, take back in and paint it because it doesn't want to paint for some reason. Don't know why. I may have to like delete it and then redo it. So we got those in. I love the idea. I love the fact that those batteries are separated because this steering axle goes right through the middle of it. I think that's actually kind of cool. All right, so we're going to get this thing together here. Like I said, a white chrome and just a little bit of blue underneath here, only because, what, I don't have that? No way. I had to, what is going on? Did I not buy 2 of those? Ah, oh, my goodness. Okay. So let me remember what I had here. I think it's that and that. Let me take a look here. Yep, that's it. And yep, that's it. But that was... Oh, I don't have the bushings. That's the deal. That's the deal. Okay. That's the deal for that. I don't have the bottom one. I didn't. Wow. Nope. There we go. Okay, so for the bottom one, it's not painted. So the bottom one, I'm going to have to go paint real quick. Along with this silly thing. I don't know why it did not paint. Okay. So let's, okay, I've got a couple of things I need to paint here. That's gone, that's gone. I need to repaint that. Let's get rid of the shock absorbers. I don't need those. The bushings I may need. Yeah, I'm gonna need the rest of that. Okay. It gives you a little bit of a background of what I do as far as the painting is concerned. For this, I've already got it kind of set up. So we go normal, we go paint everything, none, and then I painted it just a sterile white. So that's with that. Now with this one, it says it's the, hang on, paint everything. Fully paintable, and we're gonna go blue metallic. That's what I painted it as. So let's see if that actually does anything. Or I may have to. What I may have to do is delete that particular one. And let's see. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to have to delete it. Which is fine. It's kind of what I figured I was going to have to do in the first place. I just didn't want to do it. Shock absorber. Front end link. Yeah. Is that all done? Yeah. Okay. So let's see. In here, we're going to delete the Brembo. Bushings we don't need. We do need the drive axles for the rear end. So let's go ahead and we're going to purchase another one of those. Let's see if we can get this right this time. I don't know why I didn't paint. I do things the same way. Of course, you know, things can get screwed up. So we go normal, everything paintable. We went with the metallic blue. All right. So, and that's the metallic blue. I want to paint the car with white stripes. Now I'm hoping, I honestly don't know if it has white stripes available to me. I am hoping so. All right, there we go. Yeah, the Brembos actually look really a lot better with those, right? Let's see, what am I missing underneath here? Anything? Just the wheels and tires and the motor. So the motor, ladies and gentlemen, is an Eden 1H. Have no idea how to rebuild this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tinker with it. I'm going to take it back over here to the shop. I'm going to get the wheels set up for it because I want to do something with the DLC wheels. And let's see here. I want an electric motor. Can I do an electric motor in here? You know, I don't know if an electric motor can be put in here. Yikes. I may not have to... I can't do an electric motor on here. I've never even realized that. No, wait a minute. There's a charge. Oh, it's Eden right there. Okay. Kind of freaked out there for a second. Okay, so we're going to create that engine. All right, we'll create that. We'll get it ready to put in, and then we'll be right back. And then we'll show you what we have as far as the wheels and tires, and then the engine. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the first, or I should say the second ever electric motor ever built on my channel whatsoever. So we're going to take this thing off. I'm swearing, I swear to you, it's like the second, if anything, of the electric motors. It's the second one I've ever done on this channel, either Barn Bargains or for Rot2Rad. It's the second one ever. So why is this not? There we go. 100% all the way around. That, because it's in there, you can barely see it, right? Because you have to actually click on it to get up front here. That I need to do, and I need to fill all these reservoirs up here because this is the only way you can be able to do it. So as you can tell, we've got a white underbelly, with some blue accents. And that's the way I like to keep that. I'm going to get the rest of it done. I did find a set of rims from the rim DLC that I actually, like, I looked at it and went, wow, why didn't I see these before? I probably would have used them on another build or two since I've had the DLC. But it caught my eye this time around, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to use them on this. So I'm going to close the trunk. And like I said, this didn't come with, you know, these tail lights or this fender, or this clamshell or any of this stuff. This is totally kind of randomly taken parts from what's left, because I believe I honestly, I have to look, but I believe this is Payne's work here. This is Dead Bob 777's work. It has to be with all the enormous amount of options there are. And you can build just about anything you freaking want to on this thing. This is just awesome. All right, so with the engine in place now, I should be able to, yeah, I should be able to put the axles in. There we go. And the tires. Now the tires, I'm going to go with I'm going to stick with what they have on here. This is a 325/30 on the back. I love the 5 spokes, and this makes it look like it's just evil looking, right? Just makes it look evil looking. There's something about it. It just makes it look like it's ready for a fight, right? It's ready for a fight. One thing I didn't tell you about was that of the engine, I did 3-star any and all parts that I could that were performance parts. So I'm going to try and squeeze as much power out of this little electric motor as possible. And for this Shelby, I thought it was appropriate. I mean, come on. I think the tires, the rims are a definite upgrade on this. Definite upgrade, because that just looks so much freaking better than what was on it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you can get into like the brake here, the washer here. This is done so freaking well, and I want to say Old Timer did this. I'm not entirely sure. If I'm wrong, I'll make up for it somehow. But I think Old Timer did this. And this is just a beautiful job the way it was done. Okay, so I believe if I look at the stats on this, we do have some stuff that needs to be done. Final drive, some of the stuff underneath. Because I'm very unfamiliar with this stuff, kind of takes me as a surprise when I have stuff that I need to still do. So it kind of figures there to look like there's, I mean, with this, there should be something else that needs to be done. So let's see here. Let's get that final drive. Let's see if that's in the tune-up shop. No, it's not. So we'll get that done. We'll get that in there. Okay, so what is accessible from the engine bay? Okay, so I've got to, this is going to be interesting. This is kind of hard to get at, some of this stuff. I gotta go right there. Okay. That, we need that. Let's see if that's a drive input shaft. Nope. Put that in there. Ooh, an ECU. Oh my. Did not see that. Okay. Not a big deal. Let's go over here. Tune shop. Let's type in ECU. ECU. I don't know if that's is that an A or a B? That is an A. What else do I need in here? Okay. Go ahead and grab that. Let's grab the ECU. This is gonna be fun because we'll put a stage 3 in her. All right, where is the other gearing? There we go. I gotta do that from underneath the car, but let's get the ECU first. Oh, I do have the ECU. I did buy it, right? Yeah, I did buy it. Yeah, yeah, baby. Haha, stage 3 ECU. This thing is going to be a screamer, that's for sure. Okay, underneath here, we've got that part. So I think that's just a normal. Oh, come on. There we go. Normal gearbox. Man, a lot of bolts on this thing. Holy cow. This should be the last piece, I believe. Yeah? Think so. Okay, so let's do a quick check. Rear license plate. So I don't have a rear license plate, and then we're going to fix that right now. Okay. Yep, there we go. So if you didn't know, it looks like I'm from Ohio, right? I'm not really from Ohio. I'm like a transplant in Ohio. I just happen to be here just because of job-related stuff, and it was like, what, 20 years ago, I guess? I'm not really from Ohio, but this is where I live right now. All right, look at this thing. This thing is a beast, man. I love the way the stance looks. I love the way it just overall looks like an electric beast. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over to the test path. I'm going to get the headlights and suspension taken care of, and then I'll meet you in a paint shop. All right? All right. See you in a few. All right. Paint booth. Here we go. I really wanted to paint it this dark metallic blue. I just love this blue, and whenever I think of a Cobra, this is the color I think of, right? And let me see if I have... no, I don't want the circles and stripes or any of that crap. I just want some white stripes. And hopefully that is available in here. If it doesn't, I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry my eyes out tonight because it should have some white stripes. Okay, there's some white stripes in a circle. I don't want the circle. What about... Yes, just some white freaking stripes. That's all I want. Some very classic looking. To me, when you talk about a Cobra, right? When you talk about a Cobra, this is what I see. This is my imagination going wild. This is what I see right here, is the blue and the white. So yeah, this is what we're going to do. So this being an electric one makes it even better being blue, right? All right, let's move her over into the dyno shop. We're going to have to do some things to it. So we have to go over. Let's do the ECU, which this is going to be interesting. Oh, didn't even try. 16% increase. Yikes. All right, that's just beautiful, right? All right, let's see what we can get on the dyno. Love the sound. Very quiet. I have far exceeded my expectations on this. We have more than doubled the factory horsepower out of this thing, which is actually pretty awesome. Now the torque I was expecting a little bit more out of, but that's okay. All right, I'm gonna send you out near the front door of the garage. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, but this is probably one of my favorite builds of all time. I love the wheels on it. I love the stance. I love the way it looks. I actually, instead of the coupe look, I went with the convertible look with the dual roll bars, and the wing windows on it. That was not part of the feature of this particular config. I mean, the front bumper different than any configure. They're different from the config. The headlights were kind of the same config. They wanted to have that black trim, but I wanted to go with the chrome trim because it's the blue. The chrome just kind of pops. The black trim, I probably would have went with the black trim if I went with a real bright color, like a lime green, a yellow, a white with the black trim, and some of the red accents. That would look really awesome, like my 57 out there. But this is what we got, and I hope that you enjoyed watching this episode. And now, ladies and gentlemen, with every Rot2Rad video, it is time for you to intervene and let me know what you think. This is the time where you say, Hurst, you can save this bad boy or you can sell it. So if I sell it, of course. If I save it, it goes into my garage. So let me know what you think. Do I save it? Do I sell it? You tell me down below and I will do what you tell me what to do. All right. In the meantime, you guys take care. I hope you stay healthy, stay happy, and I will catch you next week. This is Hurst Quayzar saying good night, everyone. I'm out.